December the 3rd, 2023. This is also still Sunday. I don't have a lot of space on my phone to make a lot of videos lately, but I can say, off of my last video that I made, you can see the mustard yellow shirt with the Genesis 49, 8 through 10. I can say the church is very hypocritical. Let me just say this. The start of the church that I really did enjoy, but I went there because, we need to be part of community, and I was welcomed. I was given a goodie bag, but I'm a very sensitive person, so I can see people's eyes. I can see gestures. I can see when somebody really wants to talk to you, when somebody cares for you or wants to know you or cares to know you. And I can see people that also are judgers and hypocrites. For instance, Matthew 6, verse 1 through 18 is what the sermon was today. And it says, and the pastor spoke very clearly about not basically showing off. You read Matthew 6, verse 1 and through 18. When you give to somebody, when you give to the poor, when you give to a need, when you give to a cause, when you're fasting, when you're praying, don't do it for self-accolades. Don't do it for self-reward. For your Father that sees you in heaven rewards you in open when you do it in the secret. When you give from a good heart, from a charity, don't do it so you can build yourself up. Now, what's funny is that's the sermon for today. But in the very first of that, every service started out with, we want to honor you. We want to give you $1,000 to help you with this and that. Okay, nothing wrong with that either. But then your sermon is to give without... Let's just read it real quick. Matthew chapter 6. What does the word say? All right, Matthew chapter 6. Take heed that you do not your alms before men. This is King James, by the way, so to be seen of them. Otherwise, have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. Therefore, when you do that, when you give, do not sound a trumpet before thee. Don't be like, look, everybody, I'm giving today. I'm going to give this amount today for this cause. I'm going to do this for that, basically. And it says, don't sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues, in the street, that they may have glory of men. See? To build their houses up. And so that we're living in a world where people pick and they have a perception of one thing, but then they go and they read it, and then I'm sitting here saying, hold up, it was nice to watch them get, a charitable $1,000 or a paid trip to go visit family because people don't have money. But I would think, after just reading this as the very next thing after you do that and you make a public, bring them to the stage of what your church is doing for them, that's the same thing as Matthew 6, verse 1. And as he was making that the sermon, I was sitting there thinking, okay, that's okay to do, but pride becomes the fault, and the LGBT and this and that. And I was wondering, because I'm new and I was introduced, if that was pride before the fall because, they talk about the LGBT. I don't have a problem with talking about the LGBT, but it seems like there's a lot of cherry picking. People only can see what they want to see. For instance, when it comes to the two witnesses, many believe they're the witnesses. Mind you, there's two. And there will be two that will be on the street laying where their bodies will probably be tortured or kicked or whatever because, the power of Apollyon will come against them, make war, and overtake them, killing them, leaving their bodies on the ground for... Now, I tell you, Are you truly one of those witnesses now? There's only two. It doesn't say there's the world. In fact, it says the world won't like the two. But see, let me just say another thing. In Judges chapter 9, verse 53, where it talks about the woman with the millstone, it don't just say, hey, Melania Trump, shout out, came with a millstone. And no, it says a certain woman. I picked Melania because everybody could probably understand who she is. And she's a very beautiful woman. Okay? Maybe not to everybody, but I think she is. Now, Donald Trump obviously thinks she is. But it doesn't say beautiful woman. It doesn't say tall woman, short woman, petite woman, fat woman. It says a certain woman, implying that she's very different than the rest. Certain woman. Just like when you're reading in the book of Revelations when it talks about the Son of Man, are you sure it says Son of Man? Or does it say one likened unto the Son of Man? Have you ever seen fake gold and fool's gold and gold? Have you ever seen a golden or likened to gold? What would you rather have, gold or likened unto gold? What would you rather have, the Son of Man or one likened to the Son of Man? Now there will be a difference, but most people don't see that there in the book of Revelation there is a candlestick, one, a deliverer, one likened to the Son of Man, and that's what it says. Revelation 1. If I have enough room on here before the thing tries to go out again. And I'm not on social media anymore. I took myself off, but I am doing YouTube and Rumble until the Lord leads me to get off of that one too. We're going to do it old school like Jesus did it. No social media, huh? Hey, you like that one? We're living in a world where AI wants to take over. Now, this one's not about to get taken over by no AI. I give my life to the Lord already. Chapter 1. Behold, he comes with a cloud, and every eye shall see him. Let's see. Alright, where is it? Right here. Let's see. I turned and I saw a voice speaking to me, and being turned I saw 7 golden candlesticks, and in the midst of the candlesticks one like unto the Son of Man. That's verse 13.